they're teaching the students that if it is part of their world, it's a good story. And it's the old adage, in journalism school, everyone has a story to tell. I'm Gretchen Letterman. I am the program coordinator for the journalism programs at Pinellas County Schools, and I work with 3 journalism magnet programs in Pinellas County: an elementary school, Melrose Elementary, John Hopkins Middle, and Lakewood High School. So if a student decides, they can track themselves all the way from kindergarten to high school with journalism and multimedia instruction. As far as we know, we are the only program in the United States that starts journalism in elementary school. We teach everyone from kindergarten through 5th grade. Because it is a magnet program with the express intention of teaching students how to communicate and how to produce these reporting, whether it's print or online or television. So it becomes, I think it boosts it for a level. Now that doesn't mean we haven't had issues where people were uncomfortable, and principals were uncomfortable. But and I remember at Lakewood, where probably the most controversial stories happen, because it's high school, so you've got more. You have somebody who brings a machete and puts it in the oboe case in the orchestra room, and you're kind of going, what? And obviously the principal cringes and says, oh no, not another negative story. But she talks to you. The reporter will go down there and she'll talk. The school resource officer will talk. So we have the advantage, I think, of being under that magnet umbrella. Our emphasis is on the authentic experience. So an authentic experience is that you get to report and write on tough things. Well, last year in St. Petersburg, I think during a period of 7 months, there were 7 shootings of younger people, people younger than 20-something. And many of those deaths had connections to the kids who went to Lakewood. They were either friends, or there was indeed a Lakewood student who was shot. The students on the newspaper did an interactive report called 7 Shootings, 7 Lives, and worked in partnership with the Tampa Bay Times informational data journalism people to help them do an interactive online report so that you could see what neighborhood the shooting happened, and you could roll over that and get the bio of the person who was shot. And it was really ambitious. And in fact, last year, we just got word, I'm so excited about this, the high school is a finalist for a Crown Award from the Columbia Scholastic Press Association. We don't know yet whether it's a gold or a silver, but they've never gotten a crown before. They've gotten the ratings, the medalist ratings, because it's a great, Columbia Scholastic Press Association does these great critiques of work and then gives you a rating based on that. And this time we're up for one of the 2 top awards, and so I'm very excited about that. When I was working at the Times and editing the high school publication that came out weekly, I had a principal call me up after one of her students who was on our staff, we had staffers from all over the county, wrote about a day in the life of homecoming at this wonderful, and it's an IB school in North County, so it has a prim and proper a reputation. But the accounts that they reported on, there was beer pong in the cafeteria, there were kids passed out in the restroom, and really all the reporter was doing was documenting what happened. We verified by 3 sources each of these scenes, so it wasn't just a kid saying, oh yeah, we heard that this happened and we heard this happened. We checked, and the school resource officer was very kind to us and talked to us there. So she was trying to get a retract. I said, well, none of these things have we discovered are untrue. So we will correct anything that is false. We'll correct anything that we made a mistake on. We'll correct our errors. But if there's nothing that didn't happen, then there's nothing to retract. The hope is that maybe a handful of these students we're touching will decide it's important to go into journalism.